비교하면서 살지 마. 좋다. 잘 생각했어. 네가 본인만의 템포로 가라. 가줄게. 월컵을 회복하 했는데 이건
아니, 이거 약간 이상한 거. 왜? 원래 그게 있는데? 아니.
아 아리.
Army goes crazy. Taehyung and Jungkook go live together on Weverse after the Baltimore concert. Their visuals are insane. Hello Army all around the world, and welcome back to BTS fans. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BTS fans, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest stories and moments about BTS and all 7 members. After an energetic night in Baltimore, ARMY received another unexpected surprise. This time, it wasn't from the stage. It wasn't from the concert screens. And it wasn't from a promotional photo. Instead, it came from a simple moment that somehow felt incredibly special. Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together on Weverse. And within moments, ARMY's attention was completely focused on them. After BTS delivered such an energetic performance in Baltimore, many fans probably thought the night would simply come to an end. The concert was over. The stadium lights slowly faded. Fans began leaving the venue. But for ARMY, the story of that night was apparently not finished yet. Because not long after the concert, a moment appeared that immediately sent fans into another wave of excitement. Taehyung and Jungkook went live together on Weverse. A simple moment. 2 BTS members. 1 screen. But the impact was enormous. As soon as they appeared, ARMY began flooding social media with reactions. Some fans talked about the atmosphere after the concert. Others talked about their interaction. And of course, one thing immediately became a major topic. Taehyung and Jungkook's visuals. Both had just come through a high-energy concert, but when they appeared on Weverse, they still managed to leave fans completely captivated. Taehyung looked incredibly striking, carrying his signature aura. Meanwhile, Jungkook showed a different kind of charm. This wasn't the massive concert stage with dramatic lighting. There were no distant concert cameras. Instead, ARMY could see them in a much closer and more relaxed setting. And that was exactly what made the moment so special. There is something different about seeing an artist appear after a concert. We get to see a more natural side of them. Their expressions feel more relaxed. The atmosphere feels simpler. And the interaction can feel much closer to the fans. Taehyung and Jungkook created exactly that kind of atmosphere. Only hours earlier, they had been standing on stage. The lights were shining. The music was playing. Thousands of ARMY filled the venue. The crowd was roaring from every direction. And BTS delivered a powerful performance. Then, after everything was finished, Taehyung and Jungkook appeared again. This time, without the huge concert atmosphere. Just a simple live broadcast. But that simplicity was exactly what made so many ARMY happy. Because sometimes, the most memorable moments aren't the ones that are planned on a massive scale. Sometimes, a short live after a concert is enough to make fans smile. And having Taehyung and Jungkook together made the moment even more special. Taehyung has an aura that is incredibly recognizable. Even when he isn't standing on a stage, the camera somehow seems naturally drawn toward him. His expressions. His eyes. The way he speaks. Everything feels uniquely Taehyung. Jungkook brings a different energy. He is relaxed, yet still carries an incredibly strong charisma. When the two appear in the same frame, that combination becomes immediately noticeable. That's why it isn't surprising that ARMY reacted so quickly. Taehyung and Jungkook have a long history together as members of BTS. They have spent years working and growing together. They have experienced countless journeys. From BTS's early days to becoming one of the biggest groups in the world, they have performed on countless stages, traveled together, practiced together, created music together, and shared countless experiences as part of the same group. So whenever they appear together during a simple live broadcast, there is a familiar feeling that fans immediately recognize. They don't need a huge stage. They don't need complicated production. All it takes is Taehyung and Jungkook appearing in front of a camera. That alone is enough to bring ARMY together again. What makes this moment even more interesting is the timing. The live happened after the Baltimore concert. That means fans were still completely immersed in the concert atmosphere. The energy from the performance was still fresh. Various concert videos were still circulating. Photos were beginning to appear. Fan cams were being shared. And ARMY were still talking about different moments from that night. Then suddenly, Taehyung and Jungkook appeared on Weverse. Of course, fans immediately shifted their attention. Timelines became busy again. Notifications started appearing. And countless ARMY tried to follow the live in real time. This is one of the fascinating things about BTS's journey with ARMY. A concert may only last a few hours, but the memories can live on much longer. And a live broadcast after the concert becomes another part of that experience. For some fans, perhaps the most interesting thing wasn't even what they said. It was simply seeing how they looked after such a long and energetic night. There was a feeling that they had completed their work on stage, and could now enjoy a much more relaxed atmosphere. That's what made the live feel different. There wasn't the same distance that exists when they are performing on stage. There weren't thousands of people between them and the camera. There was simply a screen connecting them with ARMY around the world. And that is where the power of Weverse comes in. It allows artists and fans to share moments directly. After the Baltimore concert, that connection could once again be felt. ARMY, who had just watched BTS perform in Baltimore, could see Taehyung and Jungkook again through a Weverse Live. Meanwhile, fans around the world who couldn't attend the concert could also experience a small part of that special atmosphere. After a huge night on stage, seeing the two members together in a relaxed setting felt meaningful to many fans. Their visuals immediately caught attention, but their natural presence and interaction made the moment even more enjoyable. Taehyung once again showed his incredible charisma. On stage, his presence is powerful, while during a relaxed live, his charm feels more natural and comfortable. Jungkook also showed a different side of himself after the intense concert atmosphere. The contrast between the massive Baltimore stadium and the simple Weverse Live was what made the moment special. Thousands of ARMY had filled the stadium with light sticks, music, and cheers. When the concert ended, fans went home with unforgettable memories. But for those watching online, the night continued when Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together. It was a simple live broadcast, but sometimes BTS doesn't need a huge stage to make ARMY happy. A short conversation, a greeting, or simply seeing two members together can already create a memorable moment. For ARMY, Taehyung and Jungkook have shared many years of BTS's journey together, from different albums and tours to countless unforgettable moments. Seeing them together again reminds fans of how far BTS has come. Baltimore was only one stop on the Arirang World Tour, but every city creates its own memories. The concert may have ended inside the stadium, yet the excitement continued online through photos, videos, fan reactions, and the Weverse Live. Ultimately, the moment wasn't only about their visuals. It was about their presence and the warm feeling they gave fans after a long and exciting night. From the Baltimore stage to the Weverse screen, Taehyung and Jungkook gave ARMY one more reason to smile. And their journey is far from over. More cities, performances, and unexpected moments are still waiting ahead. So ARMY, what did you think about Taehyung and Jungkook's Weverse Live after the Baltimore concert? Which moment caught your attention the most? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BTS fans, and turn on notifications for more BTS updates and moments.